Hey everybody, Rob here for Southwest Florida Television. Well, the clouds are moving out. I had my doubts. Starting to see a lot of blue sky here. I'm up at Wiggins Pass at the north end of Del Nor-Wiggins Pass State Park. Breezy Tuesday morning, 68 degrees. Going to get up to somewhere between 70 and 73 today, then the temperatures are going to start dropping. Going to be a little cooler tomorrow morning. Very, very windy up here. That wind coming out of the northwest right now, hitting me right in the face. Water temperature 67. The tide's still going out for another couple of hours, 3 hours, 2 hours. Low tide's around 9:30 here at Wiggins Pass. It's about 7:30 now, somewhere in that neighborhood. Well, there's our glorious sunrise. Everybody say good morning to Mr. Sunshine. Nice to have you tagging along here. Hit that share button. Little terns hanging out here on the beach. Gulls, terns. Facing into the wind. That's kind of cool the way they face into the wind there. They're like little weather vanes. Right, good morning if you're a sheller to head on over to the beach right now. The gates will be opening shortly. Get yourself a parking spot and shuffle up here to the pass. You never know what you're going to find out here on these sandbars at low tide. Oh, all the terns just took off. It wasn't me that startled them. I've been out here with them all morning. Been hanging out here with them for half an hour. Look at all that blue sky. It's looking across the mouth of Wiggins Pass. We're going to take a little stroll down to the south. Did a lot of walking already this morning. I've been hanging out here, walking back and forth at Del Nor-Wiggins. I started way down at the south end of Vanderbilt Beach, down by the Ritz-Carlton. So it's gonna be a good walk this morning. It's amazing though. Couldn't even see any blue earlier. The clouds were so thick. Like I said, I seriously had doubts about today's forecast. That happened to us, Saturday, Sunday? They said it was gonna clear off and have beautiful clear skies. The forecast kept saying sunny skies and it was overcast as could be. Well, they were right this morning. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. wish you were here with me. It's so beautiful early in the morning like this. Morning sunshine. See those flags blowing over here. They are a-blowing pretty strong, pretty hard. Still coming out of the northwest. Probably not a good morning for paddle boarders or kayakers out there. Easy paddling back to shore, but getting offshore, bit of a challenge this morning. Can't get over all that blue sky now. This is the north end of Delnor-Wiggins Pass State Park if you're just tuning in. By Wiggins Pass, part of the namesake of the park. Joe Wiggins used to live here at the pass years ago. Can you imagine just settling out on the beach? The early settlers had all this beachfront property to settle on. Be careful up here when you're walking. There's like little pieces of old tree stumps and stuff sticking out of the ground, and they will trip you up. They have no mercy for bare feet. Part of the park up here at the north end just got obliterated by the storm surge from Hurricane Ian. And now the beach is washing away big time. A lot of erosion up here. Right after the hurricane, there was tons of beach up here. Mother Nature, the beach comes and goes, you know, that's what it's like here. We've seen both over the years. There's nothing you can do to stop it. She's going to do whatever the heck she wants. But yeah, with the erosion, more palm trees have toppled over. There's nothing left up here. Sad. I have so much video from over the years at this park. If you want to take your time and go back through some of my older videos on YouTube, it's the best place to do it. To see what this place used to look like. It's still beautiful. You know what? I'm thankful that we still have the park to use. We have the beach, the 1 mile stretch of beach. They'll get the parking lots rebuilt and get bathhouses out here eventually. It's going to take some time. Just having problems with utilities, getting the permits to run the utilities again. It's really not a money issue, the rebuilding here. Although the park could use some money. Big time. You know, this park used to support a lot of our other smaller Florida state parks. All the money they collect at the front gates, that goes towards all of Florida state parks. And this park was a huge moneymaker for Florida state parks. Now, not so much. Now it's depending on other state parks to survive. So financially, Del Nor Wiggins could use just money to operate. Some donations, that wouldn't hurt. A lot of people are skipping and not paying their entrance fees because we're on the honor system here with the pay stations. So that really stinks. People taking advantage of the situation. I've heard some pretty sad numbers when the Rangers were emptying out the pay stations. Oh. So the park could use some donations, but you got to do that through Friends of Del Nor Wiggins Pass State Park. If you'd like to make a donation, do it through Friends of Del Nor Wiggins Pass State Park. And they do thank you in advance. Where parking lot 5 used to be, right in here. Yeah, nothing. tomorrow, Wednesday, Barbara Grove will be out here with her shell collection. Come on out and see her. She's going to be here every Wednesday now through mid-April of 2024. She'd love to see you, share her shell collection with you. If you have anything you picked up on our beach, bring a picture of it, bring it with you. She'll help you identify it if you don't know what it is. She'll talk to you about anything. You want to talk about life? Barb will talk with you about life. Doesn't have to be all about seashells. She's a great person. She loves chatting. You can find her on the beach at parking lot 1, the south end of parking lot 1. You won't miss her. You see her out there with her seashells. She'll be there from 8 a.m. until 10:30 every Wednesday morning, weather permitting, 8 to 10:30. Now through mid-April. Barb Grove, the shell lady at Delnor Wiggins. Having a beautiful morning here, beautiful morning. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for sharing it with me. Very shallow right in here. I'm seeing a little bit of drift algae in the water this morning. Now with the tide going out, there's some laying up along the shoreline here. Not piles of it, just little clumps of it here and there. Not going to hurt a thing. Hey, don't forget, tomorrow's Valentine's Day. Remember your sweetheart. Then next Monday is President's Day, holiday, President's Day next Monday. Federal holiday, no mail. No mail, no banks. President's Day. But tomorrow's more important. Valentine's Day. I'll be your Valentine. I gotta check that weather forecast. I'm gonna keep an eye on it for tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow I'll do a little video with Barb. Good morning. Maybe I'll get lucky and run into Shark-Tooth Bill here this morning. What? He's got a massive, well, he calls it a massive shark's tooth that he found here on the beach. He's dying to share it with everybody. All those little waves. It's beautiful. The sights, the sounds, the smells. That's the one thing, I can't share the smells with you. Fresh air. I think we got some folks lined up for this Thursday evening sunset cruise with Boat Naples. I'll be doing a live feed from there when we go out. Just kind of let you tag along with us. Last Thursday, wow, incredible. Had a wonderful dolphin encounter. Awesome folks out there with us. Man, I'd love to see you out there with us on Thursday evenings with Boat Naples. Just check out their website, boatnaples.com. Give them a call. Say you want to get on our Thursday evening Southwest Florida television sunset cruise. And they will get you set up. Complimentary beer and wine, a Slancha Irish whiskey sunset toast. Fun times, my friends. Hi, Else. Friend Elsie, another Minnesotan. Robb is from Minnesota. Beautiful being out here as that sun's coming up. Well, it's not. They say here in North Naples, maybe 70, 71. Parts of Southwest Florida might get up to 73, but it's definitely going to start dropping. We had a front come through. It's going to be a little cooler tomorrow. I just hope it's not windy. I don't like it when it's cool and windy. This weather has just done a 180. Well, our sky has done a 180. That's just amazing. Remember what it looked like for daybreak here as we were walking up to Wiggins Pass? Couldn't see any clear sky down here to the south or over to the east. It was just thick cloud cover. Actually, I took some pictures very early this morning. I was on the beach, at about 20 to 6 this morning. I started walking up the beach, and I'm like, man, it was clear, and then I saw the clouds coming. So it was total darkness when I took the pictures. I used the night shot option on the old iPhone, so I got some pictures of those early morning clouds. But when you see those, remember, it was totally dark, pitch black out. When I share those pictures, if you look really close, you can see a couple, I don't know, they're probably planets. One little bright dot and a couple of them. It's probably a planet, not a star. But the sky looks blue when you use that night shot when it's dark out. It's just the way the iPhone interprets it. It's really black sky. Then we saw some gorgeous colors at Wiggins Pass. We wound up seeing some beautiful colors at Wiggins Pass this morning, off to the east and southeast. And I did take a couple photos of that, as well as a couple of videos up there. Right, I did a little video as the sun was just coming up over the trees. Who remembers the old days of my live feeds when we'd hang out at Wiggins Pass, me and Roy, waiting for the sun to come up over the trees? Wow. I can never forget those days. So many memories instilled into my head from hanging out here with Roy. Some happy, sad, some really hysterical moments. A little bit of everything. Think about Roy, while I walk the beach, think about Roy and the joyous times we had. Come take a walk on the beach, think about Roy. The beautiful beach is still here for you. The memories are still here. It's funny how memories fade, though. Not all memories. There's some things that happen to you in life that you just can never forget. But so many memories fade. It's just human nature. I love it out here. I wish you were here with me. I wish you were out here with me. Hey, send some stars if you're enjoying the morning here. No stars. No stars yet. I get a penny for each star that you send to my videos on Facebook. I might do one more live feed, a little walk on Vanderbilt Beach. That wind is strong. I don't know how bad it's blowing into the microphone, but it is really blowing hard here. This beach glorious. There's so many people being so negative about the park right now. It's just why it's not reopened. All the parking lots aren't open. Blah, blah, blah. It's like, I really just can't stand listening to that nonsense. I just tune out from all that nonsense. It's like, look at the beautiful beach we still have. Don't be so darn negative. Look at this gorgeous beach. Come out here and enjoy the beach, or stay home and shut up. Anybody that thinks they're dragging their feet here on reopening the park on purpose, it's got something wrong with them. Don't you think they want to open this place up as soon as possible? Man, there's nobody that wants to reopen this entire park more than Florida State Parks. Think about it. Like I said earlier, this is a money-making park here. A big money maker for Florida State Parks. I love this beach. I love it. You know, I walk Vanderbilt Beach more now than I walked Delnor Wiggins, but this is my favorite. Look at this. Just look at that. All that white sand just calling your name. Alright, my beach-loving friends, I'm going to take a little break here. Walk down to Vanderbilt Beach, and then I'll come back with a little live feed from Vanderbilt Beach. I think this was a great walk this morning. A wonderful walk. Glad you were able to hang out with me. I hope I see you a little bit later this morning. Remember, tips are greatly appreciated. Not just the beginning of the month, the end of the month, all the time. Those tips are what actually get me through daily life. That little bit really helps out. If you appreciate what I do, you can find a link to my PayPal account in the description of this post. You can also find me on Venmo and Apple Pay. And Facebook stars, they do help out, but Facebook does take a piece of the pie there. Whereas the tips, just a very small PayPal fee on my end, nothing on your end. So think about it. Like I said, hopefully I'll see you a little bit later this morning. If not, have a wonderful Tuesday. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. Thanks so much for being a friend. Until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay strong. Tally-ho, everyone. Tally-ho. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Rob Stan. May God bless you, your family, your friends, your fur babies, everything, and everyone in your life. And God bless our wonderful country. God bless America. Tally-ho. Tally-ho.